what might creating a national bestseller look like?
Well, you could see that in the anatomy of the recent launch by Jeff Walker on his book called Launch.
Right.
And he basically relied on his whole principles of the product launch formula to launch his book. And the basic principle is you got to have lots of partners. People that like you, that have a tribe that follows them and respects them, trusts them, knows, loves, and trusts them. And then they put out the word. And so Jeff had, I don't know, probably 100, 200, maybe 300 people putting out the word. And he got to #1 in the New York Times bestseller list without a TV interview, without a radio interview, without leaving Durango, Colorado.
Very cool.
And, you know, and that's the golden age right now in terms of what the internet can do. 20 years ago, you only had one choice, and that was you had to sell through bookstores, and you had to go out and promote through magazines, radio, and TV. But for a self-published author, that was almost impossible because the New York publishers were dominating the media. The media thought that people that didn't live in New York did not know how to publish or write books. But now with the internet marketing, we have full control, and that's really a neat trick there. But it does mean that you have to spend time building relationships with the people who already have the audience you want to reach.
Like I'm doing right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and I noticed that you have an upcoming talk with Anna Hoffman, who I just love. I think what she does is great stuff, and I love watching her and what she does. So, you know, it's things like that where you start to build a relationship. A second way that you can do it now that Tim Ferriss did was that he went to a lot of live conferences with internet marketers before he launched his 4-hour work week. But he thought his natural audience would be the people that are marketing on the internet who are, you know, to some extent lazy. You know, they like to spend time doing things they love, so they don't like to spend a lot of time doing things they don't love. And so he started to become friends with them, and his first question whenever he'd meet somebody is, what can I do for you? And so he was going out to different conferences for a year before his book came out, and he would take people out to dinner or take people out for drinks and get to know them. They got to love him because he's a personable guy and fun to talk to. So he had a built-in posse, you could say, of people that were ready to go out and do something for him. So when he launched his 4-hour work week, within the first week, he had so much attention on the internet that he actually got primetime TV as well.